Oh, there's more. The new emote. I do gotta change it though. I was working on this, learning how to do it, how to do the green screen. So we'll have to. So we're gonna be doing that emote. That's funny. So I'll try to do different ones. That way we could have some live emotes. That one is in, that one's pending, but at least now I know how to do it. It took me a little while. What up, Acronym? How's your day been? A rough SC2 ladder day for me? There's always something to learn even on our rough days in StarCraft. Yep. When something doesn't work right, that's one step closer to finding the right answers. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some more emotes on YouTube. Oh, I don't know how that works. I think it's monthly. It says something about if I get 8 more members, I don't know if it's this month or how that works. 8 more members, and I think it's the number of members. If we get 8 more members, we get 8. I have to look it up. I forgot how many members, but it's not that many. But we get 8 new slots. I gotta find out what the number is, but we get 8 new emote slots. When I was doing the emotes, it was giving me this, like, I guess the next step. So we'll see how that goes. Oh man, my eye, something got in my eye. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. So I'll see if I can figure out which emotes. If you have any ideas, let me know. Or if anybody has any ideas. That's pretty cool. Because they only give me 4 on YouTube. For now. I think we only get 4 emotes at the moment. You have to unlock them, I guess. Twitch, they give us a lot more. Maybe after time I was able to get those. But yeah, so if you have any ideas, let me know. We could always switch these around here and there, but I'll keep updating them. There's something in my eye. What? Scream. I can't do it. How do you say it?
Anything that helps me with my DPS. Exactly, and like your DPS is low, so percentage-wise, it's probably like adding
flow
like
screen
a 3rd digit damage.
emote? Yeah, I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna do one with one of these.
And it's stacked.
Where I see my live
like up to 5
screen.
stacks of poison on somebody if you stab them 5, maybe. I don't know how that. Oh. God.
What? It kept going after me.
The triple scream.
Oh, we're gonna have to run it. We're gonna go straight. Scared or not. How the hell?
I wasn't even expecting that one
At
too.
least the glow stick
I'm like,
down.
no, not gonna get me. I'm too damn sensitive. What up, Timo?
Oh my goodness, did you see that? That's where the guy's dead. Let's turn it off. Oh shit!
That's the one-handed scream right there.
Shit, that's where I gotta go.
It was not even anything but my hook.
What?
Can you believe that?
Go! Go! Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Mary Jane doesn't help. Mary Jane gets me too deep in.
Oh,
We're
tough
gonna play
times.
this one in
tough times.
VR soon, very soon. This one.
So that's who's here. The hell? Get out my way! Get out my way! Get out my way! Damn! Oh shit! I can't. Oh my! Oh, visage. took my
So
lighter.
many of them.
What was that, Venom?
Glad that's over.
What up, buddy? So many of them. How do you turn Elder Scrolls into a horror game? Ain't that some shit? I've screamed so many times in Elden Scrolls Skyrim. It's like I'm like, oh man. Which is really good. I like the scare. It's the adrenaline is nice. But man, what up, Acrodome? Yep, we got Spice and Mayo. We got Timbo. We got the original Booger in the house. Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas. How you doing? The Andalorian. What happened? Oh man. And we got a lot more. We got so many games with the jump scares that we got a lot of material to put like some highlights. Sometimes I'm putting them on my Easter eggs. Like I put one of those clips in the new videos that I'm gonna be doing, like YouTube. Like the first part of it, like a quick laugh, I would say. Is a spooky clip. I think those are
My
pretty
money.
cool.
Oh, money,
Thanks,
no
everybody.
problems.
I appreciate it, boy. Oh, damn. That's the new emote that we're gonna be putting out. Plenty of material. Well, yeah, we're gonna be playing that game that's scary in VR. Solsteel got it for us for Christmas. And we got Half-Life Alyx, which is really cool in VR. There's some good ones. We got Metro Exodus, and after that we have the new Metro that just came out in VR. So there's oh yeah. The river jump scare. The Riven. Yeah, I know. Like Riven, I'm jump scaring, and Riven, I'm gonna get you junk. Oh, the girl, huh? That girl. She comes out of nowhere. I remember that. I just remember that right now. Just not even expecting it. No human life throughout that whole game other than the beginning, and then all of a sudden it's like BAM! Straight talking from the get-go. Like no hello? Or yes? And it's like just quickly blah, 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 blah. I was like, what the hell? Oh man. So it should be fun. I'm off until next week, Sunday. I go back to work on Sunday. Oh shit. Dude, Acrodome, thank you so much for the 70s R's. Said I will put up the Riven jump scare title. Flo did not expect to run into anyone in Riven. Yeah. Shadow puts out most of the clips are Jitsuka and Shadow. But anybody can clip. and there's more people that are clipping. Um, this I'm waiting for Shadow to give me the game that he wants, because I'm kind of doing like what do you call it, like something. I'm trying to do like maybe best clips every month, like who has the best clips every month, and the person that wins that month, I'll get them a game. I'm trying to see if because I personally appreciate it as much as it is fun to clip these moments. It still definitely helps me in being able to find these moments versus me going in and trying to like go through hours and try to find moments. I can just go to the clips, and so yeah, I'm trying to do something like that. So I think it'll be a it's like a nice gesture. But I do want to do highlights, clips, funnies, as for I could do them for, what do you call it, for YouTube clips, whatever you call them, those little quick clips. Put them in my videos at the end or in the beginning for a laugh. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Flow soft patch 4 or 5-man team in Sons of the Forest. Oh, I know. We still got to do that one. That's the new one of the Forest, or what is it? I think it's called Forest. Yeah, that's the new one. A proposed work. I just learned the other day that the graveyard shift you mentioned before does not mean you work at an actual graveyard. Yeah, no. What? Yeah, no. Graveyard shift, it just means that you're doing overnight shift. Yeah, no. I don't work with any graves. I don't bury or dig up. That's a good one though. And some people might think that, they're like, damn, this fool's killing bodies in StarCraft and he's burying them at night. Just straight bodying these players. Call him the Undertaker. You're actually working graveyard shift. We just don't have the term for that in German. It's half night shift into early shift. Ah. Yeah, we call it over here. We call it graveyard shift or overnights or graveyard shift. Yeah, those are two ways we say it. That's Fable. That's yeah. I work at retail. So pretty much, yesterday I was down stocking doors, fixing it all up just to make sure, when customers come in, it looks pimp. So I'm a little body sore, but it's a good workout, but I do everything. I'm the fixer, I go over there and they tell me where to go, and they just say that right there, and I go and get it done. And I'm a perfectionist, so, and I look at everything in a form of art. Even work, work I do, I look at it as a form of art. It has to look right, looks neat, organized, and stuff like that. So, because of that, I make it into a game. I make it into my own personal game where it's fun to work, And then my head's always in StarCraft and stuff, so I'll be thinking about StarCraft while I'm working, so it gets the job done. But I'm a perfectionist, so I created my own position in a sense, so that I could stream. So I'm trying to stream, overnight. Like, I'm trying to stream, more times here. So I had to do overnights so that I can make this happen where I have more days streaming, and yeah, my quality of skill allows me to have that pool, you know, the pool to, you know, to do this. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, no graveyard shifts. Just no graveyards. Just, you know, products, store products, home improvement products. Look at parcel delivery sort of packages before the delivery. I get the I get the loads, you know, from the trucks. I gotta get them all out, put them all out there, disperse, and then I also do other stuff. You know, that's just extra. But I'm pretty much like almost like a project coordinator in a way. And I do it with a smile, you know. Mine is very Tetris like. Sometimes I have to do box product, you know, stack in Tetris likes. You know, a bunch of different damn boxes, and you have to put it, and you have to kind of like, what's the best way to put these big box bottoms, small. Yeah, I do a little Tetris too, as in just the random box sizes. And they're like, organize this. Yeah, oh shit. And it's like your Tetris game might be better than the other person. You'd be like, oh, I can make that look way better. Start, you know, in your head, get it. Aristotle calls your work of art your telos, the thing you give to humanity or add to your community. Ah, that's pretty cool. Is that where that game came from? Talos Principle. Talos Principle. It's the Talos that he brought to whoever gets in that fucking place. That damn puzzle place. Original Booger says pretty stoked. Let's see. Speaking of your work, I bought a Milwaukee drill driver set the other day. Milwaukee's pretty cool. They're it's DeWalt and Milwaukee that, you know, tend to compete. And if you get Milwaukee, you usually stay with Milwaukee. If you get DeWalt, you usually stay with DeWalt because the batteries are most of the time interchangeable within the same, you know, company. So, and because batteries are more expensive than hell, you tend to stick to the same brand. And you're like, check out mine. Yeah, I'm a collector, but mine's is DeWalt. I do DeWalt because DeWalt had the best Christmas deals. They had the best Christmas deal packs. So, you know, I have an edger DeWalt. I have a drill compact. I have Sawzall. The grinder I have is a little different. It's from a different company. Forgot which one that one is. Shoot, I got plungers. I got water, you know, to stop the water, turn off the water in the house. That little lever. Weird tools, you know, weird shut-off valves. I have the key valves for the shower heads. When you have to change the valves, I have that tool, so I could take the valves out. So many little weird tools that you don't usually expect. I even have this tool right here. These tools allow me to get into my graphics card. If you don't have these, you can't get into your damn graphics card. The screws are like small little squares and stuff. Like what? You know? I love collecting tools. You have a headset vest? I have a hard hat. I have a hard hat. I'm trying to get like what is it? I have the battery. I wanted to get DeWalt. It was too expensive though, But I wanted to get the battery charger because my car sometimes, if I don't turn it on for a week, the battery will go dead or low. And so I bought that so I can charge that bad boy whenever I need to. Shit, so those are good to have. A little handy is have a battery charger too, like for for your car battery charger. Yeah, it's really fun to collect them. Space is always a problem. I gotta get a shed eventually so I can put this stuff in a shed. It's getting big. A heated vest. I got a heated shirt right now. I'm wearing a heated shirt. I just unplugged the battery. Got a little battery pack. It's got a little charger right here, but it hooks up to my shirt and shit. Keeps me warm. In the nighttime, I'm over at work. I'm like, oh, it's starting to get cold now. Kick. Turn that bad boy up. Hey, thanks so much, V-Trainer. Thanks for the sub hype. That's right. The double dab. Had to buy. Let's see. Talos versus Talos. Not this. Oh, okay. I was just checking. I was like, that's a form of art. My neighborhood's rebuilt their kitchen themselves. They're giving me ideas. Not good for me to stop those ideas. Yeah, I know. I believe me, there's a couple projects I want to do too. It's good to learn. Like working at a home improvement place, I always wanted to learn how to fix my own place. If I needed to do projects, I wanted to do it myself. So I always try to learn little by little, and I got most of it. I got most of it down. Installing a sink, installing a toilet, installing flooring, concrete, stucco, painting, of course, right? And carpentry, drywalling, mudding, texturing, installing windows, installing doors, installing a patio. So yeah, it's pretty. I don't do electrical though. Hell to the no. Yep. I don't do electrical work. But yeah, it's pretty cool to learn that stuff because it saves you. It saves you a lot of money. Shit's expensive sometimes. Back to the Future clothes. I had to buy a set for PS4. Dust cleaning. Oh, you're talking about like a vacuum or something that has like a brush and it kind of. A set for PS4 dust cleaning. PS4, the console, right? Merry Christmas, Siraj. Happy holidays. Let's see. Heated clothing seems like a hot new trend. It's like 8 hours for a little 2-amp battery. Yeah, it does some good work. I don't even think. You know what the trend is gonna be? What makes sense? Like I want like the lights. You know what I mean? I want lights, like a light design, where I have my little battery pack, and I just turn that shit on, and it lights up, just like little lines and stuff, just, or however you want it to pop. Like you go outside flexing your light, and that's right. Check this out. I think that's the next, cool thing, because I want one. You know, I mean, they could even do the light shoes. They can have lights on the shoes. Back then, we used LA lights, LA gears. Back in the day, the shoes, if you stop, it lit up from the back. They could have a battery pack just to light up the shoe in general. You know, have because sometimes that shit looks pimp. I think that would be that next you know, was it Cyberpunk? The key locks for the PS4 nuts need a special fitting. Oh yeah, the screwdriver. Yeah, you need those. Yeah, you need these little bastards. What is it? Yeah, the tiny ones. They're like really, 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 really tiny, like small little different locks. And yeah, I for the graphics card, I take it off to clean it if I need to use thermal or if I need to change the fan. I didn't know anything about computers, but my stream taught me how to build my own computer, and from that, I dove into cleaning the graphics cards and putting thermal paste. You know, I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, it really helps me out. I have to do the fan as it is. My fan messed up already for the 3080 Ti. I just bought fans, I don't know, not too long ago. But this one's already... So I ordered some new fans, and they're coming in like 1 month. But yeah. So I'm using a reserve. I'm using my secondary graphics card right now. And that one's over there working overtime. But, you know, it was like, whoa. It's like, hold up, buddy. We got a little bit more time. You used to have a pair of LA lights ups. I thought it was the coolest kid. Dude, it was sick. I had the ones that had like a little, it pops out from the back. They might have been the same ones, but they pop in the back and they had the little battery. Those, you know, I was like, pop that in. But then when you lose the cap, then you got a hole right there. I lost the cap a couple times. I'm like, oh, this. I wore those shoes until the seam fell off. I would wear the shoes until they were like talking to you, and you had to put glue, and then they talk to you still. Like straight up, blop 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 blop. I had the shoes where they had the little gel, and that popped. And when I would walk in a hallway, you just squish it, squish, and I'll be like, let me kind of tippy toe, squish. Yeah, so I wore my shoes out every time. It's like, yeah, squish. I was like, who the hell is that? I don't know. Oh man, crazy ass shoe inventions. But yeah, I think the lights would be cool. Having like light designs and changing the color if you wanted to. If you wanted it to be red, boom, red, blue. But that, I'm trying to look for those. I'm like, outside of the heater. The dog's barking. I like cleaning those things. James may say cleaning your machine is like cleaning the mind. Oh yeah. Whenever I think 2 times a year. 2 times a year, depending on the situation, I'll look at it. I'll be like, because I have a glass panels to see if it looks somewhat dirty. But I will take it out, and I would take all the fans out individually and clean them with a little duster and, you know, a little blower. Dust it, blow it, and get all. I'll have like a little what is it? A Q-tip, and I'll just agitate some areas, and then it's so satisfying.
you know? And then you put it back and you know it's completely clean, you know? It's not like you're just going in there with the cleaner and just because some of that, since I do a little bit of Mary Jane, some of that stuff sticks a little bit, so you gotta agitate it. So one spilled drink. Oh yeah. Well, I already have the heater. Shoot, that bad boy keeps me warm. You have like 3 modes. When I went to Georgia in DreamHack, I bought it for that because I wanted to warm. I was like, it's gonna be cold in Georgia. Is it colder in California? Just in case. I wore like where you going, Flo, to the snow? I was like, well, damn, practically. I was ready. Yep. Taking my PC off the floor made a huge difference. Oh yeah, I made a little wooden platform. I made a like I have my desk kind of joins in a very like weird shape. So I made like a 1x, put a plywood on top and painted it black so it could stay above the floor. What I want to do now is I want to have like a screen, like you know those window screens. I'm gonna glue the magnets on the edges of the window screen and then have it on the metal frame of the desk so that big debris doesn't get close to the computer. Only, you know, good airflow. So that I want to do soon, and that's cheap. That's little circle magnets with some glue and just window screen. I'm like, yup, taking care of you. I'm always trying to come up with stuff. Alright, y'all ready for some gamings? And by the way, thank you again, Czar, for the 70. Hey, thank you again, Acronym, for the 70 Czar. That's awesome. CG. Alright, let's go. If you guys want any particular builds you want to see, let me know. I know someone wanted to do nukes. The other person wanted lurker drops and ultralists. So I'll see if I can put those in there. Assie McGee, the cartoon used to be Adult Swim, on Adult Swim, really? Assie McGee. Oh, I never seen that. He looks like a detective. What the hell? Okay, I scrolled a little bit lower, and yeah, he's definitely an asshole. That guy's a huge asshole. From what it looks like, you know. I've seen some assholes in my time, and that one's definitely one of them. Assie McGee. I don't know. I just Googled right now, and I saw this comic picture of an ass carrying a gun. Or is that not? Is it a big ass, but like no top, just big butt with arm? Yeah, right. Okay.
Good
I'm
luck,
like,
have fun.
did I just like see the parody or something? You know what? The first thing I think about when I saw that was, I believe it was in Living Color. In Living Color, the baby with like, was it body parts, weird body parts or something like that? But I remember he was like the little baby, and that's what it reminds me of. The Marlon Wayne. You just Googled it. What do I think about barcodes? Anonymity, I don't really think. Oh man, this is a tough one to answer right here, right now. But for anonymity, I don't think is the. I shouldn't blame my opponent for losing because of what name they put themselves as. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna stoop low enough to make an excuse that it's because of his name and because I didn't know he disguised who he was, and if I knew who he was, I'd know how he plays and I can beat him. If you're gonna get that low, then you're trying to grab the lowest fruit on the tree. You're trying to grab the lowest fruit on a tree. Easy pickings to give yourself the excuse that that person's name is the reason why you lost to this person. Not because he's better or whatever happened in that game, they did the better choice. It's because that person is hiding. So I think some people, they want to just not be a part of the, distraction, names or people knowing who they are, or, some people like a low radar. And with barcode, it allows you to have a low radar where it's just like you're just trying to get good. You don't need the distraction. You don't need people to know who you are. Why do people on Twitch not use their name, or why in StarCraft do people not use their name, like their real name? It's I could say the same thing, right? I can be the bigger person. Hey, I use my name Florencio, and in most part, and that's my real name. But other people that use disguised names, not their real names. So you can go from barcode to you're not using your name either. You're using an alias name, to actually using your name and being completely transparent. But so I don't really think it's that big of a deal for barcoding. There's I believe Rotterdam doesn't like barcodes, but every pro player has an alias. They have a secondary, and it's definitely not Rotterdam #2. It's something different. It's something different that nobody knows if they didn't know it was Rotterdam, right? So it's like, where do you put the line of what is, frowned upon and what isn't when it comes to names? Like, is it only, do you set the standard because you say only barcodes is where the line starts, but then using an alias name is okay in regards to like acceptance, community acceptance? I think it would be hypocritical to set the bar at barcode, but everybody, Pig has an alias. It's not Pig #2. Thermal has one. So it wouldn't be a good argument to hold some barcodes as bad people, or bad intentions. It's hypocritical. Shoot, I don't know the difference. What's hypocritical? Erroneous. I gotta extend my vocabulary is what I need. I need to read the dictionary more. Bosch art, also awesome and weird. Oh, is that a person? Oh, sorry. It was a good. It's a good question. I can't. It's hard to talk and play at the same time, especially with that. I figured it would. I needed to best say it. But yeah, this person's like, what? But I am. But yeah, that's what I think. Like, I use barcode. Sometimes I just don't want people to bug me. I just want to practice and get better and leave the distractions, you know. Or sometimes, you know, like for me, at the same time, if people know it's me, they'll start talking more. And if they start talking more, they don't, it won't be, it'll be a distraction, you know, because you don't want to be rude, but then you don't want to reply because you want to play and get, you know, you're doing all these things. Sometimes I personally like to have a different, you know, alias. I don't always use barcode, you know, which I don't even see the problem with barcoding, because every season you could change your name. So if you change your name every season, I mean, nobody gets to know who you are for too long. So it's almost like barcoding, except barcoding is just completely just off the grid. You know what I mean? You're just working on it. Now, are there barcodes that are buttholes? Yes, but then there's also regular names that are buttholes. So that's just gonna be, you know, no matter what. It just happens that because they just look at all barcodes as buttholes, you know, in the sense of, oh, you're a barcode, so you're already, you know, yeah. And I feel like judging a book by its cover, you know, what do we learn by that? Don't judge a book by its cover. But my biggest thing is, I think that the frustration in barcodes is because the person loses to a barcode. They lose to a barcode, and if I knew who you were, I would beat you. That's the low picking fruit right there, because you're like, you're really trying to grasp straws right there, make an excuse that you lost to that person because if you would have known who he was, you would have beat him. So you need that handicap to beat that player. Is that what you're saying? You need that handicap. You're not good enough to play a straight up, where it's like maybe you don't get to know who that person is. Maybe in the, you know, I always advocate that in the beginning of the game you shouldn't even know what race the player is. You shouldn't know what race or what rank. Well, rank, just, you know, that's fine, but not the race, because you need a scout. It should be, you can pick what race, but they can't see what race, and then they still have to scout, see what race they're playing against. That I always wish it was. To already know I'm Terran from the start. Was, you know, we got Fog of War. Let's kind of keep it going. I'm just upset. Got one base farm close by one. Oh, the barcode. Yeah. Little bastards. Well, there's some good ones. I just want you to know there's some good ones out there. Not too many of them, maybe, but there are some good ones. So I think it just depends on how that person, you know, if that person talks smack. Because most of the time, they do hide in the names of barcodes. That is a hideout. I'm not gonna say it isn't, but let the actions speak louder than their name. You know, let it wait until they say something rude and obnoxious, or you know what I mean, or pause your game when you're winning. That's when you really know. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but that's a good topic though. The barcode thing. It's always been a discussion. I used to do barcode just to smite those who don't like barcoding, because I'm like, well, what's the whole big point of it? What's the big point of barcodes in the first place? Why is it that but people are like really trying to get those MMR points, and they're at that tipping point where that barcode is it drops them down, and they're like, and I know it's stressful. But yeah, you can't let those distractions get you. You just got to keep on chugging. You got to get back up and just keep practicing and figuring out what you did wrong and go, okay, let's not do that. That's all you could do. That's the best remedy. It's good that the person is barcode, because at least you don't have a name to them. That's even worse. Then you start attaching yourself on a personal level. Now you have stigma on this person. If you see that name again, you know, it's like, oh, at least in barcode, he gets to, you know, hide in the weeds now, and you don't know if you're ever gonna see him again. And it's not, so you're not gonna have that attachment, you know, that emotional attachment when you see him again. It's like playing with emotions is not good in StarCraft. It makes you I don't know, it gets you the jitters and stuff like that. You know, you start applying, you get even more pressured, you know. Oh, I gotta win this one. Oh shoot, you know, I'm not gonna let him win this time. And then you start messing with your head, and it gets more stressful than you really have to have it. So yeah, that's why I eliminate all those distractions, and I don't look at the player's name in the start of the game. Yeah, to eliminate those distractions. I don't want to know who I played. I don't want to know if I played him again. And if I do, it's because I got lucky and remembered the name. But I usually don't sometimes know if it's the same ones. Or sometimes you guys tell me it's the same person. I'm like, oh, okay. I wouldn't know. You know, I look at chat during that time. What do I think about the maps? I think I don't like the circle one. That one's kind of, I don't know, the one that you have to go all the way around in a very circle-y way. I don't like that map. Some maps are very cannon rush bias. There's some cannon rush bias going on. There's some areas where you can't make a cannon even though the spot shows that you could. They have like a block, a invisible blocker in certain areas. So that's not cool. I want to get cannon rushed. You know, what about that? I want to get cannon rushed. Why? By eliminating those spots doesn't allow me to get cannon rush, and I like cannon rush games. If they cannon rush me, I get to defend it, and then it gets weird. But if they can't cannon rush, then they're not going to do it because of the map. Then it's going to eliminate my options to have that kind of game. And I hate that map makers are so biased to cannon rushing, to where they don't make it fun to even get cannon rushed. But they're okay, you know. In the over standard meta aspect, they're okay maps. The map makers are community map makers. If we didn't have them, then we usually would be stuck with the same maps over and over again. So, you know, shout out to the map makers from the community for these maps, just to have variety, because when people play standard meta, the game gets a bit boring after time, or because it's repetitive, because it's the same map. If something has to change, it's not going to be the meta. The map has to change so that the meta can kind of feel like something's new, like a new pair of shoes, but with the same play, the same build order, but things change a little bit because of the maps are a little different. So it allows a little flex that makes it interesting. But if you have the same maps over and over again for too long, the standard meta players are going to go crazy. They're going to get bored because it's just everybody's already fine-tuned it too much, where it's no fun no more. It's like there's no movement. Everybody already knows the sharpest movements to do, the best, you know, it's too tight. You know, we need something to shake up, and it's not going to be our meta, so the map has to shake up. So, you know, we do have map makers from the community that do really good maps. They'll do better than, you know, Blizzard would. But I do hate that they're biased to Cannon Rush. That's my only grudge. It's like, you bastards. And I've talked to some map makers, and I've talked to them and told them at their face, it's like, why you gotta be Cannon Rush biased? You know, one of them is definitely a Terran player. I was like, this map screams Terran. He's like, how do you know the map maker was Terran. I was like, I know. And it was. He's like, I made the map. But yeah, it's a little insight. But they're okay. They're all right. We need a mix up on the map. But yeah, Cannon Rush bias. So sad. Yeah. They did, and a lot of people do, and they did have Cannon Rush. You know they did. They had Cannon Rush drama. They had the trauma. They know that everybody else doesn't like Cannon Rush because they all got traumatized, and this is something that is socially accepted to take a stand on the. It's better to be against the Cannon Rushers and blame it that the map, because what they say is this is their argument. The map maker's argument says we have to do that because if we don't do that, stuff like that, then the judges won't choose our map. That was the argument that the map makers told me why they have to be biased on the Cannon Rush, that their map will not get chosen. It's like, I'm like, so you guys rather just mess up one race possibility because the judges won't choose your map? I'll be like, my argument is, why don't all of you guys take a stand and all of you guys don't do it, so they have to choose a map anyways, so you don't blame it on the fact that because you left it optional to make it possible to Cannon Rush, that they're not going to pick your judge. The judge isn't going to pick your map. Why not all be non-biased so they have to pick anyways? It just makes sense. But no, they'll stick to the other side where it's like, no, they won't. I have to do that because that's the excuse. I have to do that so the judges are gonna pick my map. And I'm like, that sucks, because you guys are cutting off a lot of circulation for the possibilities of Protoss openers. As much as people don't like it, it's not that hard to stop it, but it allows some type of, you can't get too greedy. You get too greedy, there's a punishment. To eliminate that punishment allows the greed, and the greed just makes boring games. So yeah, so that's my take on the map makers and the maps. But all in all, it's good and healthy. And we need some change. I was tripping when I saw the Doug movie. What? Yeah, he moves. He moves. I gotta get some better movements. Put him on a big green screen. Map makers had cannon trauma. Who are these judges? I don't know. But they have contests. They have map contests. They're held, and I don't know who. I never watched it, like how that works. But yeah, they all get their maps and they put it in a website or something like that, and the judges judge which maps they're gonna choose to be in the next patch, and then boom, bada boom, it's there. So yeah, that's how that goes down, at least in a short way. Let's go. What? My friend May map. Oh yeah, May on Fire is one of the map makers. Yeah. I told her. And May knows me, that's for sure. She knows I speak my mind. But it's all fair. It's all love in StarCraft. I don't have anything against May. I'm able to tell May to her face that I'm like, hey, I don't like that. It's I don't like that. That's one of the things I dislike. Outside of that, it's a good map. Good artist. May's a good artist in maps. But yeah, May knows. I'm very outspoken about it. She believes you at land. Damn. Really? You can't get games off her? I haven't played May, so, luckily, she'd probably beat my ass.
Good luck. Have fun.
Let's see. Let's get it. All right. You got O2'd? What did you play? Just recently? So the last LAN one was what, Home Story Cup? No, Cheesedelphia? Was it Cheesedelphia? What was this last one?
Your forces are under attack.
Entire Star Wars is basically a metaphor of what's going on in StarCraft 2. Oh my gosh, I won that? The Jedi Balance Council. We call it the Cabal. First it's the Zerg Cabal, and then the Zerg Cabal kind of morphed into the overall Cabal, the Pro Cabal. There's pro players and some casters that are the influential votes. How they vote and all that, they probably, I don't know how they don't all always agree on everything, There's definitely some disagreements on both sides. It's tricky getting the patches to everybody's standards. Ooh, almost. Almost. Oh yeah, we need gas. Use the floors. Use the floors. Reminds me of Spaceballs.
Evolution
Alright, let's go see what's up. No bueno.
Evolution complete. Evolution complete.
Evolution complete. Your forces are taking damage.
Evolution complete.
Try to get the that base.
You're engaging the opponent. I need more betas. Hey, your base is under attack, man. They're attacking your base, you know. mineral field's gone. Don't spend it all in one place. Mineral field depleted.
We're running out of minerals back home. That field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion. Your base is under attack again. We're running out of minerals back home. Our forces are under attack. Hey, your base is under attack.
It's a trap! Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, it's not looking good for him. Let's get roaches and hydras.
We're running out of minerals back home.
Okay, now we gotta check the map. Okay, so that's it. I thought he expanded. You like the Bane's acronym? He didn't see it coming. Too late.
We're running out of minerals back home.
Vespian guys are exhausted.
That's how you get in there so you don't have to deal with all the movements. Just click here on the screen, this little circle. Click right here. Hold position every time. Hold position. Right click, hold position. Right click, hold position. hold position. Right click, hold position. Right click, right click. That way the turrets don't bug them. You don't have to deal with all the moving back and forth and dodging them. Just go straight for it. Just got a little spot. Just gotta stay right there.
That mineral field's gone. Don't spend it all in one place.
So, yeah. Nice bada boom. It was dirty. Yeah, with Terran I have to deal with that. Whenever I see bio, I have to do bailing traps. They're really good to get the pile, because yeah, it gets a little tricky. Surprised the Reapers didn't die as much, you know? I probably would have done better if I would have had a burrow. Oh yeah, and then what is it? Is it the, I forgot, was it I think if I'm not wrong, where is it? You know how this, well, I'm still blocking it. Whoopsie. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you could right click the burrow, and then after, if you right click the burrow, that means it'll do a little swirl icon. And what that does is, if there's any kind of enemies that come by, the Balings will unburrow when they come out. And if, you know, they don't re-burrow though. That's the one thing. They don't re-burrow, but they will unburrow. So that's something, you know, that's useful if you're, you know, if you want to do stuff like that. Like, you want the Balings there, but you don't want to watch them when they go the other way, but you want them to be ready to pop out. And so, yeah, you set it up so that you can come in from a flank and attack this way, and then he'll keep coming over here until all of a sudden the Balings pop up, and you don't have to, you know, just do all that micro. So that is something you could do with that. I choose to set it up where, you know, these are more explosions. They're not burrow, you know, but it depends on the situation. Now, by playing a lot of games, I know that this is the hot spot. This is where many things happen. Whether it be SCVs moving down here to the mineral line, or the Marines going down here to protect this area. You know, this is where it goes down right here, this spot. The tank usually is back here. So if you can get there, the pathings right here, like even just a little bit, this is like the hot spot pathing, because they always go for the third. Let me go over there. Yeah, at this point. So, whenever there's tanks involved and Marines, you want to go Lings and Mutas. Well, if you're doing this already, you don't want to get Bailings unless you're getting Bailings to burrow 'em, because you don't want to lose the gas with the splashes of the tank. But what you want to do is you want the Lings to attack the Marines, so that the tanks attack the Marines, little splash damage, you know. And it's really good whenever you have to deal with like big chunks of Marines when there's tanks involved. You let the tanks do some of the bailing splash in a sense, and that allows you to get the mutas to do more job because you're putting more into the mutas. Look, right here, see how they're getting splashed? He's like, I gotta back up, because all you need is just enough splash and lings to get your mutas, you know, all up in there. Sometimes I use F2. And then I end up sending the lings in when I don't want to, and I want to send the mutas only. So a good trick is I go F2, right? And with the F2 I select everything, all army, and for me, I swipe to the right with my mouse. It's a hotkey where you switch category of units. Like instead of Hydra, you click this key and it switches you over to whatever next category, you know, subgroup, the next subgroup. And so what I do there is I change it to the subgroup where it's obviously length, and I hit the burrow button. And then when I hit the burrow button, it just makes sure that there's no lings that are going to come out of nowhere running into the, you know, into the field, because I'm choosing to use F2 for my mutas. Yeah, of course later I'll try to use a different hotkey, but most of the time I keep trickling in more mutas, and I gotta get better at that. But for the meantime, that's kind of like how I do it. I, you know, just F2 subgroup burrow while I still have the control of the mutas, and then just keep microing with the mutas. But yeah, little cheap ways of not losing your lings recklessly. I left one Reaper alive to tell the buddies what we just hear. Yeah. You go home and you let them know. Flo Nuff is here. What? Flo? I was trying to say like Show Nuff. There's what was it? Enter the Dragon or Return of the Dragon? Enter the Dragon with Bruce Leroy. His antagonist was his name was Show Nuff. Who's the master? You guys ever seen that movie? Kind of funny. Yeah, we need more Sith Lord. The dark side. And Fabio. Yeah, good one, Fabio. Need to stick together. Yep.
Good luck.
What up, Zeman? Ziaman? How do you say? Did I say that right? Ziaman? Feliz Navidad, Nicola. ¿Cómo estamos? Ya mero. Feliz Año Nuevo. Ya merito. We got Ralph needs. Happy New Year, guys. Merry Christmas. Pongo reverse barcode LILI. My friend Doug Sluggins does that. Pongo. He does the barcode ILI with the wrong way, and it's funny. He's a clown. He's really, he's clever in his humor. Pongo says, yeah, I think during the game you should just be fighting against player. Yeah, exactly. I think you shouldn't be able to just know what game plan you should do because you know what race the player is from the get-go. It should be more complicated. Imagine how the meta would be if we just didn't know what the matchup was going to be until we find out when we scout. That means we have to take more risks. That means we can't just feel comfortable. Oh, okay, this matchup, business as usual. You want to have like some mystery where like, oh, what race is this person? What do I do? What should I do? What build should I? How should I hope? That's what needs to be in the beginning. The Reaper is explaining to the medic how his friend Billy Bob got vaporized together with his whole squad. That's true. Sad face. Let's keep going. KLF.
Good luck.
Have fun.
Trying to get my music back. There it goes. Oh shoot. It says Zerg. He's going Lings. He made a later hatch. I'm thinking he went earlier pool. Oh shit, both you guys.
Evolution complete.
You're under attack. Siege up. Your forces are under attack.
No, I have the muta's faster than him by a little bit.
field depleted.
Your forces are taking damage.
Evolution complete.
Just ate up his ate up his hatcheries. Nom 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 nom. Turns out corruptors are better than mutas on a battle like that. It's like, geez, what up, window? So Chad. KLF is a goated nickname? Why is it goated? Like, oh damn! Oh, it's a band. Heavy metal. What up, Forgotten? Yeah, I saw the Spire. So with the Spire, I was like, oh, okay. So I was gonna go Muta, but Muta, not as good. But Corruptor, it allows that to kill his hatchery. Layer tech first. There was a couple of Discordians. They made $1 million, but they got some sort of vision to burn the money in the Scottish Highlands, and they did. Like when you say burn the money, you mean like spend it, or burn like you know, like just spend it recklessly, or burn it. Oh damn. Well, that means that's less money that was in circulation, so that kind of technically should increase the value of the money that was there. Not much, but you know, move the needle. It should have. Oh, look at this Zealot head right here. Oh damn. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to do that right there. Oh shit, I'm over here. I gotta put myself back. Yeah. It's like my life for hire. But yeah, that's that spot right there. It's pretty cool. Look. That's my I'm making that. I've been lagging it a little bit, but that's only because there's a lot of work to it, a lot of time, but we got to a big portion of it. But yeah, it's I'm gonna be casting games. See that? My life for hire. Yeah, it's a Zela helmet. See? That's that guy right there. Look. What did I make it from? Well, right now it's I made it out of like well, for one, I got cereal carton. I got cereal carton, and I cut it up to tape it up to my face of like kind of like an area, pretty much this area, and so when I shaped it, I taped it up, of course. Then I got those dimensions and I fiberglassed it. So I fiberglassed that and created like a mold of at least the area that I need for my face. And then from there I built it up with clay, with earth clay, and I molded it. And once I molded it, then what was it? I fiberglassed it, and then when I fiberglassed it, then I mudded it again, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm mudding it to kind of shape it where I want it, so then I can just sand it, chisel it. I got a router, like a little Dremel so I can do it better. That's what took me a little bit longer. I got a Dremel for it so I could actually do it. The only thing is I can't do it here, or at least I'm trying to figure out ways to do it here, but the problem with that is that if I sand it here, then all the little particles will go into my computer, you know? And because it goes in the air and it eventually gets sucked in, you know? So that's where I'm like, I have to do it outside. So maybe I'll do it outside and I'll just like record it on my phone. I'll stream it on, not record it, but stream it on my phone. Do a live stream, outside live stream. You fear fiberglass? Nah, I'm used to fiberglass. After that, I'm gonna once I get this shaped up, then I'm gonna fiberglass this, and it'll just be a fiberglass. It'll be pretty light. Yeah, no, you have to wear a mask. For one, you don't want to sand indoors because it stays all in the air and it floats in the air. Even though you don't see it because it's dark, if you shoot a light, you'll see all little particles just floating all in the air. So you don't want that. Usually I get a razor blade and I'll kind of like shave it. But even that gets messy, so. But yeah, we're working on that. That's a project that I'm trying to get finished so that I can have a Zealot mask. Because eventually, once I do the Zealot mask, I'm going to do this part, the top part. So that when I stream, I can cast games like a half a Zealot. I'll put like it won't be the legs and everything, because you guys don't see the legs, but just the upper part, so it looks like I'll look like a Zealot. Think it'll be pimpin'. You need a special mask for fiberglass. You just do you just put a layer. So like you can get like, what do you call it? There's these, you know, there's these like vinyl dips. They're vinyl dips for your tools, and it kind of like rubberizes. You can paint that on the inside, so that it kind of just overlayers over the fiberglass. But yeah, for fiberglass, when you actually work with it, yeah, you need certain, yeah, fiberglass is not, you gotta know what to do. You can't just sand it indoors. That's why I like to use the mud. So my objective is always the less the sanding, the better when it comes to fiberglass. So the mold has to be really good so that when I do the fiberglass, there's minimal sanding to do. That's always the objective for me when I do fiberglass stuff. Have you thought about carving it just using a CNC 3D printer? I've seen it on YouTube. A CNC 3D printer? Oh, you mean like an actual? Yeah, I don't have a printer. Yeah, I don't have a printer to do that stuff. But it would be cool. But yeah, I don't have the luxury, so I'll craft it if whatever it takes. You know, I'll make it. Let's see. Yeah, but that's what's prolonged. That's what makes That's why it's a little bit longer to do this one. But yeah, I have the other one. I don't know, you guys see this one, right? You guys see my hatchery? Let's see. This is my there it goes. But I wish that you didn't have to hook this one up, because I have a battery with this. The problem is that it's not as good. It's not as bright. What is it? Is it on? Let's see. Dum, dum. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it is on. Yeah, it turns red and green. But it's just, let me see. Let me turn off the light a little bit. Let's see, where is it? I'm trying to get it. I guess the other battery. Oh, because this one's not plugged in. I have to get the other battery. The other controller. I don't remember where I put that bastard. But yeah, you get the idea. Yeah, this one's got, it's a hatchery. What was it? The green screen is messing with it. I usually put it red. And that way it's, let's see. Yeah, I just don't know where the other controller is. I have to find it today. Oh, there it is. Here it goes. There we go. Or we could just... that. Oh, because it goes green when it does that. But if not, if I set it up again, it'll look pretty badass if I change the intensity of the green screen. But yeah, check that out. The dark, the dank flow. Yeah, it's because of the green screen that it looks. If I take off the green screen, let's see. Look at that. Yeah, I use like a material. I saw it. This is where I put my head out right there. But yeah. It's pretty cool, huh? It's like a nightlight. Yeah, it looks weird because of the green screen. When are you making the replicas for merch? I know. I mean, right now I'm trying to do these prototypes. But at least once I make them, then it's not as hard to make another one, you know. But they do take a little bit of time. So, but yeah, this one takes the quickest. This one's actually the quickest. I'm gonna have lights on this one in like by tomorrow or the next day before New Year's. I'll be lit up.
Good luck. Have fun.
Always evolving. What, Mr. Murdoch? Who'd you think I was? A myth? A legend? Stories they tell their kids to get scared and behave? The lore of the pyramid hat? I'm a Protoss player. And there's a series, the Florencio Files on YouTube. And one of the fun builds that I do that I'm known for is Nexus rushing. So Nexus rushing is is a fun cheese, and so Nexus, yeah. Nexus rusher, Florencio Files, lore. Yeah, it has to do with the Florencio Files and Silent Hill. You know, the Nexus guy, the pyramid guy that's freaking scary, and put that into a StarCraft kind of way. What else is a pyramid that's, you know, kind of like a pyramid had in Silent Hill? The Nexus guy, a Nexus. And I'm known for cannon rushing and Nexus rushing, so put all that together. The Nexus hat. Mind blown. Do a hatchery rush? After this. It all came together. Yeah, I love horror. And Pig was talking about Silent Hill, one of the Florencio Files, and when he was talking about Silent Hill, he's like, "Oh, this pyramid guy," and I'm like, you know, because I'm always trying to entertain my the people that love the Florencio Files, the lore. You know, I'm always trying to entertain the lore, you know. Oh shit. Yeah. Whoopsie. I keep forgetting I'm playing the game. We'll play it again. We'll start it up. Oh, let me just warm up the chimney real quick. Yeah, I'm trying to do my best to keep that show relevant and interesting at all times. And that's just how I play at the same time, you know. So I'm glad you guys are liking it, but I do put a lot of time into making sure you guys get enjoyable games for Pig to cast. He's a great caster, and if you give him good material, he can run with it. And so I always try to provide good material for Pig to entertain everybody. But it's organic. It's what we try to do to get better. It's it's not just me doing dumb shit. It's me trying to break the meta. It's a break the meta roast flow show, pretty much. Because Pig roasts me a lot, but it's all love and fair. He teaches me a lot within those roasts, and with people loving the Florencio Files, I'm always trying to get better, not just for me, but for people that enjoy the show and want to see progression. You want to see, the skill progress, and I'm putting a lot of work in myself to try to make sure I keep that, keep that going, So yeah. That's what the Nexus has for. It's me enjoying the Florencio Files and giving Florencio Files fans some some StarCraft, lore, some Tancraft lore. And if I don't wear the hat, shoot, you guys get crazy on me. Where's the hat, Flo? Where is it? I was like, oh, hold up, it's right here. I'll get it right now. Yeah, you better. Good answer. That's why I like you. You cooperate. T-shirt idea, alcohol, that's the noobs. That's for noobs. Real pros drink hydrogen. We are gonna do merch. I do want to do merch. That's the whole reason why I got the drawing tablet, the art tablet. I want to do merch where it's like, mouse pads. I want to do mouse pads where I could do some of my art and then just kind of have it there as like a mouse pad design. Mugs and stuff, shirts, sweaters. Yeah, definitely come up with some good stuff. I just gotta find a spot. I gotta find a company that's good, and I don't want that foo-foo material, Jiminy's good. Jiminy's a little too good. Sorry. So tonight we're gonna be playing Riven, and then later at night we're gonna be playing Skyrim. So half Riven, half Skyrim today in the evening, in the late night. Excuse me.
Good luck, have
Flamethrower?
fun.
Oh, if I was Terran, we'll do a hatchery rush, and what? If I'm Terran, flamethrowers, blue flames. All right, let's do this. Okay.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
You're engaging the opponent. You're under attack. Siege up.
They're attacking your base, you know.
Okay. So, let me get a sentry.
Our forces are under attack.
Let's go look around. Actually, you know what? I need a mothership. Supply block. Whoopsie.
Mineral field depleted.
We're running out of minerals back home.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Your forces are taking damage. Your forces are under attack! Our forces are under attack!
Man, these carriers can't do nothing. all these spores are killing them. Yeah, not enough damage. Man, these spores are strong these days. But I do gotta do that a little bit better. Maybe Storm with it. Maybe I'll have Storm with it. I'll see if I can add it. Maybe a couple Templars with the sentries. What if the mothership had the same attack as the Tal'Darim mothership from the campaign, where it deals 38 plus 4 plus 6 attack? I think the mothership should have some more strength. They're so vulnerable. Luckily, they don't get pulled, but everything else gets pulled. Hey, thank you so much, Czar, for the 70. Thanks, Acronym, for the 70 Czar. Flow quote 1. Scout my base. Joke's on you. It's probably in yours. 2. The sewer. Every strategy is a masterpiece. 3. Some build armies. I build confusion. Yep. And we get better at it. Better at our craft. Let's go. Thank you, Econom.
Good luck, have fun.
That chimney. All right, hatchery rush.
Evolution complete. You're under attack. Siege up.
Dirty. This brings me so much joy, just what I hoped for when I saw the proxy hatch. Yeah, we also, if we can, we burrow a roach underneath the tech lab so you can't make no more cyclones. That's how you deal with the counter the cyclones, break the tech lab counter, but get that dirty. Yeah, he dropped mules instead of the scans. He's like, no. That does. Loves them mules. So right here, I didn't have the burrow just yet. I was almost getting the burrow. So these SCVs were killing this roach. So you turn it into a Ravager. If they're not auto attacking, they're gonna go to the next aggro, which is gonna be one of these roaches. See, they go to this one. Oh, you're not the aggro one. It's this one that's aggroed. And they go over that, and you know, cancel. And burrow, heal up. Lock, cancel the lock on. Once he has a lock on, cancel it, you know, by burrowing. He's gonna try lock on soon. You got the burrow. Use this one as the aggro. Push these. Unburrow. He locked on. I burrowed. And this one. Trying to lock on for his dear life.
Like, dear Flofalfa, I hate your stinking guts. You make me vomit. You're scum between my teeth. What's the rest of it? I can't remember the rest of it. I'm a woman. I was a He-Man woman hater. It's good. Hey, thanks, Nick. Yeah, you guys can do that too. That's something. Just you gotta practice that burrow micro. Just burrow this. It's all anticipation. It's anticipation burrow. You anticipate where you think he's gonna hit you, so you burrow that one. When it comes to cyclones, they have a lock on, so the line shows. So that's even worse for them. But it's nice, good anticipation. Oh, okay, you're gonna go over here. Then I'm gonna just. If you get it right, look, it's good. Takes practice. Like, what would I hit? I'd hit this one. But the burrow one is really good. The roach burrow one is fun. Who knows where the game will take you with it, but you don't have to get the hatchery up forever. You just need like 3 to 4 roaches with burrow inside their base. So make a really fast hatchery. They kill the hatchery, that's fine. I got 3 larvas. Let's get them roaches out. And then with the burrow, yeah, you can do a lot of damage. A lot of early damage with 3 roaches and burrow. Just widow mines do that? Am I crazy, or weren't roaches able to burrow without the roach research? I don't think so. I think it's just I think the infestors burrow automatically, is what you're thinking. What up? Yep. Pause, please. Okay. Window in the house? Technically, you can escape a mine hit like that too. Yes. That's how you escape. When it's mines, you burrow underneath it. Your regeneration, they're quick and will take the hits. They'll take the hits pretty good. It's like, oh, got it. Got it. Go through. And it's so good when you're burrowing. You're like, here, force the burrow. Boop. Widow mine hits the ground. Nothing. It's so good. Yeah, I will show you the way in time.
Good luck.
Have fun. The hell? You're engaging the opponent.
More.
Evolution complete.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Evolution complete.
Our forces are under attack.
Your forces are taking damage.
I thought I got my burrow. I was-
Unacceptable command.
Evolution complete.
We're running out of minerals back home. That field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion. Evolution complete. We're running out of minerals back home.
Evolution complete.
Evolution complete.
Your base is under attack again.
Your forces are under attack! Hey, your base is under attack, man. That mineral field's gone. Don't spend it all in one place. They're attacking your base, you know.
Hey, your base is under attack. Siege up. Your base is under attack again.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Hey, your base is under attack, man.
Alright, let's get row speed. Throw him off his mojo. What up, Circuit? What up, Lego John Bullet Belgium? I was good. It's Belgium.
Mineral field
Oh
depleted.
yeah, it's dirty.
Evolution.
So we sent 3. He's looking for them. He's like, oh, what the hell? I send one off to go make a hatchery. The other 2 are the ones that come in here. He's already like, what the? He's coming. He over panicked. He's like, not coming in here. I'm like, what the hell is this? Oh shit. And he's over here. He's looking. He's like, oh, where are you? I'm looking for you. I had to hide over here. I'm gonna come back. I was like, alright, you should be gone from now. Hopefully he don't come back. Let's go start mining. So the reason why I make a hatchery here for this particular play instead of here is because here, if you make it here, they can make a bunker and then get the Marines, and the SCVs can come and help too. Way more easier for the SCVs to come in and help if they wanted to, right? So that makes it, chances are if you have to cancel the hatchery. What happened? Oh, okay, okay, cool. It's my lights. Oh, good. Open it up. Chewing up that bell. So I got the lights. The lights came in. Tear it up, Dixie. Oh yeah, rip it up. Not my box. Going ham on it. I'm gonna have to clean up after that. Yep. You guys hear that? I don't even know if you can hear it. Ripping bodies. But I want this part though. Give me this part and you're good with the rest, Dexter. Shoot up. Mold. But yeah, I got my see how many they are, but this is the lights. We'll be able to put brighter lights on the Nexus. So we'll do that tomorrow. Well, I'll do that probably tonight after stream or something. I have to glue those on to the surface with the hot glue. Just that way we're good for New Year's, you know. That's it, Dexter. You tore it all up. Good boy. Okay. Yeah, so cool. Got my lights. That was a weird start with his 4 SCVs chasing. Yeah, I know. It's because he saw the 3 SCVs. He's like, but then he's like, I got Reapers. The Reapers, I was like, oh damn, I gotta get a spine. I got a roach and a queen. But this base is to mine. The reason why I get this base is to mine in case I get the gas. That way I can get more roaches, more ravagers. But I don't attack right away because I'm more, you know, I was trying to deny his natural, but he didn't take it right away. but I kind of do it's a 3 gas play. It's a 3 gas proxy hatch in a way. I use the drones, and then I get a spore. I get a spore for the banshee. If it's a banshee, I have a place to pull back. I messed up on this part. I was trying to get up in there to make what I was trying to do is get up in there to burrow a roach. But I forgot I didn't have burrow, and I kept trying it, and I got confused from last game that I already had it. But I was trying to get burrow so that I burrow right here, and then I could see all this, and I just have to throw bios left and right, and I don't have to worry about my overlord being here. But yeah, I was like, I think I tried right here again. I'm trying to burrow one more time. I forget I have burrow. See that? It's like, well, this ain't working out. But his SCV pulls, that's hurting him, hurting his economy. Yeah, I denied some mining time because he was threatened. But we got the spore right here. We use this to keep the banshee from forcing us out. And then that way we use the creep to kind of like get our vision so we can hit something if we think we need to. But yeah, we can fall back to the spore. Force out scans, you know, right here. Force out some scans. And then we make another base. We make another base anticipating once he breaks out, he's gonna try to kill the creep, and he's gonna eventually kill the creep to find this. So we had to take this base quick so that we can already transition so we don't lose the drones. And we don't have to worry about sending them over to this place because it's gotta be saturated already. So that's why I make this base. He's gonna come here. Weird games. Oh man, I gotta eat something. I gotta get something to eat real quick, and then I'll come back. Oh. We'll do some StarCraft, and then we'll do some Ribbon, and then we'll do some Skyrim. Oh man. But yeah. Gotta get some food. You guys gonna get some StarCraft? What are you up to, Timo? What up, Commodore? We got Beta, Sigma, Omega. Oh man, I'm still. I was working late last night, so I'm like still trying to get out of that overnight funk. Alright. Well, I'll be back. Give me about an hour and a half, and we'll play some more StarCraft. Peace. Peace, guys. Thank you guys for everything. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas and New Year's. Soon to be New Year's. I'll be back soon.